What it do? What it do? Grand Rising. How are you? And how are you? You, and you. Grand Rising. Good morning. What it do? What's up, family? If you guys don't know who it is, it's your girl Phoenix Sunset, your tarot reader, your spiritual guide, your friend, your buddy, your pal, your friend, your buddy, your pal. I'm your friend, your buddy, your pal. What's up, guys? And I'm here today to give you all your fine, divine messages. Okay? I'm hot already, y'all. I'm chilling already. Okay? For my collective of divine, fine, ascended masters. Okay? They thinking my Apollo something else, y'all. Okay? Hold on. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? How are you all today? Blessings, blessings, blessings. Mm-hmm. But you guys, I wanted to start off this rising a little bit differently. As y'all can see, we are listening to the Torah, of course. Okay, that's something that I do in the rising to kind of get my vibes right and get my energy right. But guys, a couple messages that I heard just from Spirit as I was sitting down in sacred space today. And the first message was about karmic debts being paid. Okay. So if you guys have been going through a lot of turmoil, or like you guys been feeling like you've been going through a lot of karmic lessons, know that the time has ended. Okay. So blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. And then we're seeing a lot of yellow. And we got Oshun here blessing the way. Okay, new bright beginnings, prosperity, joy, happiness, self-love, self-awareness. Okay, this is power and all of that. Okay, personal power. Okay, correction, a personal power. Okay, a know thyself type of energy. Okay, very boss type of energy. Okay, very I'm the one and not the two type energy. Okay, I love that. Okay, guys. But yes, y'all get y'all tea, let's go ahead and get the energy right, get the vibes right, set the mood, and we're getting to the messages. Okay, my babies? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. My beautiful, beautiful babies. My beautiful babies. Take things slow, okay? We're hearing R-Star. No rush. Yes, okay. Take things slow, because y'all, this blessing that's about to come in, this increase that's about to come in, this prosperity that's about to come in, okay, this is something that you've been working on. Okay, continue to take your time. Don't stop. Okay, slow motion is better than no motion. Okay, stay grounded, stay aligned, stay centered. Okay. Know that it's gonna be it's gonna be people that's gonna be trying to bring you down. Okay, but don't let that energy affect you. Okay, like get up and keep moving. Okay. Some people, they live in this low vibrational state and they want to see you low. They thrive off of that. Okay. And when I said people, I seen a picture of a chicken. Okay, I'm literally looking at a chicken right now. It says cock. Okay, so these dicks, okay, out here, they love to see you down. Okay, they love to see you suffering. Okay, it's like an energy siphon. You get what I'm saying? They feed off of that. While you're suffering, while you're down, you get what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, like that gives them a strength, that gives them power. Okay? And as I'm looking at this page of Pentacles in reverse here, okay, it's more so like, yeah, when you're down, when you're depressed or whatever the case is, when your energy level just ain't there, you could be holding yourself back. because for some of you guys, you are empaths. You get what I'm saying? But for some of us, like, it's just like you're just that divine. You get what I'm saying? Like, your soul could not fathom the things that people do. You get what I'm saying? You be like, bitch, I couldn't even, I don't even think like that. I don't get it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like it puts you in this state, and it puts you in this lower vibration, to where you're not like, full speed ahead. You get what I'm saying? Where you are kind of like questioning yourself or something like that. Okay, but don't question yourself. Okay? No, you that's why. And I'm still looking at the car, y'all. For those of y'all that's wondering, like, what's she looking at? Okay? But you need to know, like, you have this great destiny ahead of you. You have a bright future ahead of you. You know, you have the world in your hands. Don't let distractions, don't let people and their energies, don't let, these lower vibrations get you down. Okay, stay the course. Okay, and I'm seeing a hermit card in my third eye, so sometimes we need to pull away from people. You get what I'm saying? Don't overextend yourself. Okay? If somebody do something you don't like or you don't fuck with, cut them off. Okay? Stop, it's okay to forgive, but don't continuously put yourself back into those situations where you could get hurt and things like that. Okay? And we were talking about accountability and personal power. You guys, because you guys have accepted accountability and things like that, it has, heightened that personal power within. You get what I'm saying? Because again, you're not placing blame on everybody and everything else, even though these motherfuckers fuck bitches. You get what I'm saying? Okay, but you're not placing blame. You're just like, you know what? Well, hey, maybe if I would have did this, or maybe if I would have did that, so you're taking accountability. Okay, not only for the things that people have done to you, but for the things that you have done to others as well. Okay. And because of that, again, that's why they're saying, like, your karmic debts have been paid. We're seeing nothing but fruitful, bright beginnings. Okay, crystal clear vision, manifesting my wishes. You ain't know my vibration, then I'm keeping my distance. Okay, that's Free Soul. I forget which song it is. Okay, but I was singing it because I'm looking at these buildings, and it kind of reminds me of, like, Clear Forest. But look at that, the Chariot card. Okay, it's time to just go. It's time to just do it. Okay, because the Chariot card is like that energy that's just propelling you, to go forward. Like, you have, look at this. It ain't she a badass bitch. Excuse my language, okay, if I have any, younger people watching or anything like that. Okay, but she a badass bitch. Okay, and she got her wand. Okay, she prepared for whatever. Okay, and look at her face, but she not taking no for an answer. Okay, yes, got the sun, the moon, the stars. Okay, that yin and yang energy, very much well balanced. Yes, tell me more. Heck yeah. Like, you just super fucking creative, and I love that. But now it's like, not only are you creative, like, now you have like this masculine energy that's just like, okay, no, I sense bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Your feminine energy is like, my intuition is telling me. And then, you got your masculine like, girl, he right, she right, listen. Very much so, balanced. Okay. Trusting yourself more. Okay, so just go out here and do it. I think, like, yeah, something happened and it just flipped the switch, and you like, listen, heck yeah, I need to go out here and get things done, because again, it's all on me. Okay. Don't let people come with their with their distractions. Okay, don't let people try to, fog your mind. You get what I'm saying? Like, have your emotions all over the place or anything like that. You get what I'm saying? What you have to realize is that these energies, these peoples and things like that, they see your energy, they see your light. Sometimes they know your destiny before you do. You get what I'm saying? And even if they don't know it, they know, hell no, that's the energy that I want to hold to myself. I don't want, that's the energy that could do this, could have this, And so they want to siphon it, they want to take it for themselves. Or they want to try to dim it, or whatever the case may be. Okay, but you need to know that you are a work of art. Okay, a divine work of art. Okay, but keep working. Okay, keep working, keep going. Shit, my palm itch. Okay. Okay, but keep going. Don't give up. Learn new things. Take the time out to, even if it's just 5 minutes, learning something new, reading something new. Okay, working on your spiritual, your mental health, whatever the case may be. Okay, loving yourself wholeheartedly. Okay. It's time to work on you. Okay. I love that. The sweet spirit, the self-control, yes. I'm looking at her overalls and her boots, and it's reminding me of horses. Okay. And some of you guys may need to find like some sort of instructor or something like that. Maybe you guys have already been thinking about finding some sort of instructor. Okay. Whether it be a spiritual guide or a mentor or something like that, But if you guys have been thinking about it, this is your confirmation to go ahead and do it. You can never know too much, and you can never do too much, okay, when it comes to your purpose, your path, what you want, the things that make you happy. Okay. Ashe, ashe. But they will express people. What's up, guys? Okay, I gotta make sure my thing don't fall. Okay. Got the Knight of Pentacles out here in reverse, but something is not. It ain't sitting right with me when it comes to that. I feel like that's a mask. Somebody trying to switch up their approach. Okay, somebody trying to come back and be like, oh no, I didn't, apologize, or whatever the case may be, or I didn't mean this, I meant that. Some selfish, self-centered person. I about bit my damn lip when I said that. Okay, they don't want that shit out. Okay, yeah. Okay, look at that. We got the Empress card out there, and we got the Eight of Pentacles out there. Okay, I told y'all, keep working, keep studying. Okay, don't worry about nothing else. Okay, don't worry about nothing else. And then look at that, the Eight of Pentacles landing on top of that Page of Pentacles. Okay, that's 9. Okay, do not stop. I tell y'all, do not stop. Okay, because y'all have a great future ahead of y'all. Y'all have some good shit ahead of y'all. Okay, don't, whatever situation where you was feeling trapped, or or somebody was trying to bring you back in, whatever the case may be, have you confused, something about you didn't see something coming. Okay, and then I'm looking at the water representing emotions. You get what I'm saying? Somebody wanted to have you trapped, stuck in your emotions. Okay. Okay, but it didn't work. You get what I'm saying? They wanted to have you bound. They wanted to have you, down, depressed. Okay. And y'all, before we get deep into it, okay. Y'all, please understand once again, okay, that this is a general reading, okay? So there's going to be things in here that you're going to hear that's going to be for you. You're going to be like, heck yeah, that's for me, okay? And then there may also be other things as well, okay, that you may be like, I don't know if that's for me, okay? And if that's the case, that's fine. Let that be, okay? Leave it down, put it down for somebody else to pick up, okay? Alrighty, please also keep in mind, my babies, that there's no gender in tarot. There's only masculine energy and feminine energy that what? That dwells in us all, okay? That dwells in each and every last one of us, okay? Y'all know these messages, honey, they was ready to get these damn messages because I ain't even dang gonna give thanks to my ancestors for nothing. They like, girl, now that we got you sitting down. Okay, but before we get started, well, y'all already know the vibes, okay? I want to give thanks not only to my ancestors, but to your divine, fine, benevolent ancestors. Okay, thank you so much for the space, the opportunity, the mindset, the heart, the mouthpiece, and all those good things to not only receive these messages, but to give them as well with clarity and in peace. Okay, with the greatest and highest good of everybody involved. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Ciao. Ciao. I just read something that kind of took me back, honey. Okay. But what's up, guys? How y'all doing? 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 How y'all doing it? Yeah. You guys, I feel like singing, honey. I feel like singing. La 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 la. What was that? Was that Sleepy Hollow? La 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 la. La 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 la. The lady that had all the birds and stuff. Well, I don't know, but y'all remember, y'all know I'm Shrek, right? The girl that was singing to the birds in the morning. That's how I feel. And I'm feeling good. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Crushing these obstacles. Boom, boom. That's for y'all, child. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all need to be happy. Get excited. Do a little praise dance. Y'all don't mind me. Don't mind me. But again, y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, I just keep seeing those shoes. I keep seeing all this yellow. I keep seeing smiley faces and rainbows and shit. And those are all good signs. Those are all good signs. And y'all hear that? Inner calm. I'm going to turn it up so y'all can hear it. And then we're going to get back into some more parts. I love confirmations. All kind of confirmations. Musical confirmations, Torah confirmations, conversation confirmations, angel number confirmations. Speaking of angel numbers, 888 is definitely a number for you guys. If y'all have been seeing that, know that this message is for you. No, I don't know what 888 is. Go look it up. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, okay? But I'm telling y'all, it's celebration season, okay? I'm trying to tell y'all, whatever was trying to come against you, baby, whatever was trying to stop you, baby, I get excited. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know when I start talking like a preacher, baby, that's that. Okay, let me stop. But yeah, like, let me tell y'all something. Y'all have demons. Y'all have dang on crushed demons. Okay, y'all have defeated demons. Okay, and I heard there's levels to this shit. But then I heard big dog status Bill Hunter. Ain't nobody bigger than you, baby. Okay, ain't nobody bigger than the Most High, first of all. Okay, but when you walk with the Most High, let me stop. No, I'm not gonna stop because I'm gonna be me. Okay, if y'all don't like it, you ain't gotta be here. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm for real. I'm for real. James 3. But yeah, like, because of your character, because of who you are, because of your morals. You get what I'm saying? All of these things. I mean, it's just you. You get what I'm saying? I can't explain it. Okay? You just divine. You just move how you move. You get what I'm saying? You move how you're supposed to move. And because of that, you ain't gotta light no protection candle and stuff. Like, yeah, do that help? Hell yes. Always light your protection candles. take your spiritual baths, do all those great things. Okay, hell yeah, do that. But you're literally somebody because of who you are, because of how you present yourself. I heard uphold yourself. Okay, because of your heart, your character, your mindset, all of these things. When people come against you, they think they be doing something, but they don't be doing shit. Okay, because first of all, everything is revealed to you because the Most High ain't playing about you. Okay. Your ancestors ain't playing about you, okay? But what I heard was the Most High ain't playing about you. Y'all know our ancestors, these deities, orishas, whatever you want to call them. These are intercessors. You get what I'm saying? But the Most High is the Most High, okay? I know y'all already know that, but I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? And so when they come against you, the Most High be like, oh, bitch, you coming against my people? Oh, nah. You coming against my child? Oh, nah. I was getting away with that. Okay? And because of that, you have been released from some sort of karmic prison, okay? Or maybe a prison in general. Maybe these energies you being around, well, fuck that. Not no maybe. You being around those energies was a prison. Okay? It was a soul trap, I just heard, okay? It's easy to pull somebody down, okay? It's very easy for somebody to pull somebody down, or for these energies to pull people down, but you kept, I heard, defeating the odds, okay? You kept climbing, you kept going, when people would have gave up, when people would have been like, fuck it, I'm about to crash out. Okay, y'all know that's the new term. Okay, but you like, I'm gonna go to the Most High. I'm gonna go to my ancestors. I'm gonna go to my altar. I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to write in my journal. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and you did that. You did that. Okay? It was a test of faith. It was a test of character. Okay? It was a test of will. Yes. And you did it. I have like this overwhelming sense like I want to cry, but I'm here like, don't cry. Okay? Like maybe like, it's a happy cry, like you did it, It's like, nah, don't cry. You made it. Okay, you made it through. Okay? The shadow of the valley of the death ain't nothing light, okay? It ain't nothing to play with, okay? But you did that. You did that. And them people that thought they was coming against you, what I just say? Didn't I just say that? Okay? Them people that thought they ain't gonna get in the way with something. Okay? They thought. I don't even know how the cards got like that, but okay, Nine of Pentacles, okay? We ain't stopping. I heard us don't stop, they keep going. Yeah. Hey, look at the Page of Cups, okay? Stop playing with her. Stop playing with her. Okay? Your little blessing on the way, honey. Your little blessing on the way. What's the secret? What's the message? Because y'all know the Page of Cups. Look at her. She's in that smile listening to that fish. Okay? What's the message? Okay, good times. Okay, happy people. Success, accomplishments. Okay? Tribe. Okay? But you gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving. Nobody's saying stop that. Y'all know sometimes I be making up my own words. Okay? But you was waiting, okay? Look, I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles, and then I'm looking at her. She looking at the Seven of Pentacles. Like, and the Seven of Pentacles sitting there like, where the rest at? Okay? So you've been working towards something, okay? And you're waiting to see, like you've already received some fruitfulness, okay? Y'all don't mind me. Okay? But like it's about to expand, okay? Because now I'm seeing like the fern trees. Maybe some of y'all need to put some ferns in your home, okay? And y'all know plants and us are one and the same, okay? So even if you don't have the funds or something like that to go get the plant, whatever the case may be, maybe you just don't want to go get the plant, look up the spiritual attributes of the fern. What does that represent spiritually? Or, what healing that can bring to you, okay? Because it could also definitely mean that that's the type of healing you need to incorporate into your life, okay? Or the energy that you need to bring into your life, okay? Very cleansing energy. Cleanse yourself, okay? But open some windows, okay? Allow the air to flow through your home, okay? And then we're just reminded of spring cleaning. Y'all know spring is here. I know y'all know, but spring is here. Okay. And y'all know in the springtime we open the windows, we spruce up the house, We throw out old stuff. Okay, throw out them old self-limited behaviors and beliefs. Excuse me, y'all. It's like a tickle. It's a tickle in my throat. I don't know where that came from. Don't mind me, y'all. I be having conversations in my head. Excuse me. What is that? Ain't no stopping this now. You can't stop this. Okay. Okay, let's make it sense. You see, my throat chakra got all locked up there, right? And now we got all these swords out here. Okay. And now that lady, she back there poking her head too. Okay. But why we bringing this up? Okay, y'all don't. Okay, it's something about. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Let's clarify. Okay, but maybe some of y'all need to know. Look at that justice. Okay, some of y'all need to know that whatever this is that had you up at night, maybe your sleep patterns were off or whatever the case may be. You get what I'm saying? First off, what you know that this is only a season, okay? That was only for a time, okay? I heard this too shall pass, okay? And we looking at the Four of Swords. But the Three of Cups is up under that, and she wanting herself to be seen because she about to fall off the table trying to show herself, okay? So you need to know that this pain was only temporary, okay? But it was meant, okay? It was only for a season, okay? And to be honest, I think maybe somebody just came on here and needed to hear this, okay? But it's again about accountability, knowing that sometimes we take ourselves through this shit, okay? We do, okay? Because it's not hard to say, you know what, I don't deserve this, I don't want this, I'm out, I'm gonna walk away. It's really not that hard. Oh, thank you. Okay? But it's like continue to be honest, continue to, wield that sword of truth, okay? Continue to be truthful with yourself, okay? Don't let somebody come in and be like, oh, I've changed and I'm seeing again that night, they're reminding me of that Knight of Cups that was in reverse, okay? Don't let somebody come in and be like, oh no, okay, I've changed, okay? And now I'm looking at the Hierophant. You've learned through experience, through lessons, through actions, that these people ain't shit, okay? Raggedy, I'm looking at her dress, okay? There's some raggedy bitches, okay? You need to know who you are and where you stand, because now I'm looking at this Empress card, But don't allow somebody to come in, and now I'm looking at the Seven of Swords. I love how this shit just be making sense. But don't allow these people to come in and lie and manipulate, okay? Say little sweet shit, okay? Remember that that person is who they are, you know, and you are meant to evolve past that, you know. Heck yeah. This is growth, transformation. You're meant to soar higher than that, okay? Mm-hmm. You are meant for so much more, so much more. And you will have it, you know, you will have it. Look at that, the moon card. Yeah, it's time to do things differently. Go within, okay? Do some crazy things. Get out here and experience life, okay? Get out here and experience life, okay? It's something about the light and the dark, okay? Don't let these people like, what's that? These people are going to try to paint you in a picture, okay? Try to cage you or something like that. Okay, but you don't, yeah, you don't need to worry about that. Continue to live your life. Continue to, you know, be you. Have fun. Okay? Mm-hmm. It's been a long time coming, but I can't look. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles again, guys. Okay? Again, continue to work. Continue to build on you. Continue to work on your foundation, on your growth. You get what I'm saying? On your journey. Okay? Because success. Okay? But, you know, you need to know that, you know, as long as you stay dedicated, as long as you don't give up, you know, as long as, you know, every day you're making these conscious decisions, not only to, you know, be a better person, but to, you know, do the things that you need to do to get where you want to be. You need to know that you do have that backing, okay? You do have that support. And you, I mean, you will be successful, period. I mean, those are just laws of the universe, you know, when you get what you put out. Okay? So if you're out here and you're half-assing it, or, you know, whatever the case may be, you're going to get half-ass results. Okay? But if every day you're like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my best foot forward, and whatever comes from it, comes from it. When you do that, then the universe starts to say, okay, we see you working. Let us show you this. Let us give you this. Okay? And that is just your confirmation. Okay? You sitting on top of the world, baby. Okay? You gaining all of that peace, those blessings, you know, all of everything, that joy. Okay? I heard respect. Okay? You're going to be able to look back on all of this and be like, you know what? It was worth it. It was worth it. I'm glad for those cloudy days. I'm glad for those lessons, because now I'm here and I'm in this position, you know, where I can reach out and I can help this person, or, you know, or I'm just comfortable. I'm happy. You know, when you get to that position and you look back and you say, and you're like, dang, you know, I'm grateful that that was shown to me, or I'm grateful that that person did that to me. You know, hindsight, you start to appreciate that hurt. That's crazy. But you start to appreciate, you know, those things that that hurt you, you know, the people that betrayed you and things like that. Okay? And I heard change the perspective too. You get what I'm saying? Like, instead of like sitting around being sad, depressed, whatever, you know, change your situation, you know. Think of ways that you can improve it, okay? How will I make it better? Okay? How I turn this pain into my power, okay? Because there's always a lesson, okay? It's just sometimes, you know, because we're in our emotions and things like that, we don't want to see them. And that's okay. That's okay, you know, but we know that, so let's do it, okay? Look at that. The Judgment card came out, okay? A very, very special blessing, okay? For somebody that made it out the fire, okay? Because we're thinking of the phoenix when I look at this red, the red wings here, okay? Mm-hmm. It is your time to shine. I'm seeing like people, I don't want to say praising you, but like, yeah, people are going to be like, yes, like, if she can do it, I can do it. Like looking up to you type energy. Okay? Mm-hmm. Or maybe you want to share your story or something like that, child. Who knows? Okay, but the Hermit card, y'all know we was talking about the Hermit card earlier. Okay. Yeah, baby. Okay. It's the time. It's time for solace. Okay. These lessons and things like that, it's put you in a position of now you're in solitude. Okay, and this solitude is needed for the expansion, for the growth. Okay. Mm-hmm. Or maybe you need to get away from this King of Swords in reverse. Very manipulative energy there. Give me more. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Somebody that wants to control you. Somebody that uses manipulation tactics and things like that to try to gain some sort of control, some sort of power. Okay, false sense of power is what I heard. Okay. And I'm looking at this woman, and she's a woman. You get what I'm saying? But from here, it looks like a man. And y'all don't want to say BAN. Y'all can use your imagination for that. Okay. Somebody that could always be talking about women being submissive or something like that. Okay. But don't carry that type of energy. Very bitch made is what I heard. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to cuss, okay? But it had to be said. Okay, yeah. Continue to be honest with yourself about that energy, okay? We got the Nine of Cups out here in reverse, okay? Somebody needs to do more work, okay? It's like you're waiting around and you're looking for things to happen, or you're waiting, you're waiting for something to happen, okay? But you need to do a little more, okay? Like you may be somebody, you do a little bit and you're like, okay, yeah, I did that. And then you're just put more effort in, okay? Put more effort in and network, okay? Network, put yourself out there. Okay. But sitting around on ideas and things like that ain't gonna do you no justice. Ain't gonna do you no good. Okay. You gotta get up and move, okay? And I'm being brought right back to that Ace of Pentacles. Okay. You just need to know that this is in your destiny, okay, to be successful, but you gotta move, okay? Look at that. Ten of Cups energy, okay? That's happiness, that's love, that's joy, that's success, okay? That's everything. Everything that you wanted, everything that you could have ever dreamed of, baby. Like, seriously. Okay? Y'all need to know that the hard times is over, baby. There's nothing but blessings on the way here. Okay? Okay? Know your power. Stand in your power. Okay? Know who you are. Go out here and do it. Okay? Please go out here and do it. Because you have so much beautiful energy within you and surrounding you and supporting you. It would be a disgrace to waste it. Okay? Your voice is needed. Your energy is needed. Okay? And you need this for yourself. Okay? Continue to be that beautiful earth angel that you are, and continue to just be grateful. Continue to walk in your purpose, on your path. Stay dedicated to your mission. Okay? If it does not have anything to do with what you are trying to do or where you're trying to go in life, then fuck it. Literally. Okay? Because right now, yeah, it's time to focus on us. It's time to focus on us. Okay, it's time to focus on, being self-sustainable and all of those things, guys. Okay, it's time to, figure out other ways, because this money, this dollar bill is not going to be here, long. Okay, we need to we need to build community. Okay, we need to build our tribe. We need to start learning things. We need to start trading again. We need to get off of these social media apps, from behind these screens, and we need to really, really work together. Okay, because there's some chaos coming, y'all, and it's going to make us work together. It's going to make us, like, our foundation is about to be what we thought, was going on, or whatever the case, baby. Honey, we about to be bamboozled. Okay, we about to be bamboozled. Okay, but at the end of the day, the decision is always yours. Whether you're going to stay complacent or whether you're going to grow. And I know y'all gonna choose to grow. But I just want y'all to know that the decision is always yours. Okay. And always choose to elevate. Always choose peace. Always choose yourself. Okay. I love y'all so much. I wish y'all so much strength and healing on y'all journeys. Y'all be easy. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for all the support, for the likes, for the comments, for the shares. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. And if you guys missed it and you guys are on TikTok, feel free to catch it on YouTube. It is the Ascended Master Oracle. Ephesians 4, verses 3 through 7. Make every effort